Sailing is not just a sport and hobby for me. It became a lifestyle. And the boats and sailing itself became a kind of special vehicle for me to spread this fever and especially impact or influence the youngsters. I'm using sailing as a kind of special tool to reconnect the people in my surrounding with nature and hopefully get a really healthy relationship with nature and with our globe.
Istvan will be sailing under the burgee of the Swanaka Corinthian Yacht Club, and which is a privately owned club in Oyster Bay, New York, founded in 1871, with a very proud tradition of sailing and seamanship. And so for Istvan to be continuing that tradition in this race is something that is a great privilege and something we're proud to do.
Always had this kind of childhood dream, sailing like Chichester, who was the very first who did the one-stop solo circumnavigation, and in 1989 I finished the boat building, and in 1990 and 91 I did my first circumnavigation, which was a one-stop solo circumnavigation. The most challenging thing, there were so many. The first thing is always to get to the start. So the boat building took 2 years. Beside a lot of money, it's a lot of labor, a lot of work. But luckily the boat was well built and helped me through the more challenging things offshore. So let's say when I was knocked down, capsized in the middle of the Indian Ocean, it was not me, it was the well-built boat which helped me to survive. The longer leg was from Australia to Europe. That was 4 months, 18 days without stop. By the end, I was a kind of fed up with myself, so I was eager to get someone else's companies, and that was challenging, yes. It's interesting that when you get lucky or unlucky, it's depending on the point of view, is to accomplish your childhood dream, you become a kind of dreamless, so you need to create new ones. In 96, 97, Jimmy Cornell came up with this idea, organized a very unique round-the-world race, which was the Hong Kong Challenge. And it was a very different circumnavigation because we had a lot of stopovers. And, it was a full team. So my crew was between 9 and 12. And I just realized that it's even more challenging than to sail solo. Plus, in Hungary, we have a saying that 3 is the right number. So I had 2 circumnavigations, 2 very different ones. So the one was missing for me in my bucket list is the solo non-stop. And needless to say, 1968, the Golden Globe race, where 9 sailors left and only 1 arrived. That was a pretty challenging race, and the very first historical race when someone sailed around the globe solo without any stop. The 50th anniversary next year came obviously as a kind of opportunity for me to check out this race on my bucket list.
My name is Robert. I'll be helping out with Istvan's onshore backup team, doing some of the web updates. So throughout the race, as Istvan is sailing around the world, we'll still be giving regular updates. He'll be maintaining radio communication with people back at home. And through that, we'll be able to put updates on their website and in social media. And then during his drop-off points, at 2 or 3 points during the race, he'll actually be handing over camera footage, photos, and hopefully video that we can also post.
The most direct way to help is to go to coparsailing.com, make a donation on the website. If you're not able to give monetarily, sharing it on all the available social media outlets, spreading the word about the race and about the challenge that Istvan is about to undertake, and all that he's gone through so far. It's incredibly important that we give our sponsors as much exposure as we possibly can, and we encourage you to follow and look at their websites as well, and certainly share it with all of your friends and support us.